welcome. I'm Shivani Singh. For the last 2 years, we have been told that a 10-minute delivery is a basic human right. If your milk didn't arrive before you found a vessel, or your chips didn't land before the movie started, the system had failed. But now, the 10-minute timer has finally run out. India's quick commerce giants like Blinkit, Swiggy, Instamart and Zepto are quietly scrubbing the number 10 from their apps, from their t-shirts and from their billboards. Following a stern nudge from the Union Labour Ministry, the era of the ultra-fast marketing promise is officially over. But here is the reality check. Is your grocery actually going to take longer, or are we just watching a high-stakes exercise in corporate optics? We break down the what, when, why and how of the great quick commerce reset. So what exactly is changing? Look at your Blinkit app. The tagline, 10,000 products in 10 minutes, it's gone. It has been replaced by 30,000 plus products delivered at your doorstep. The focus has shifted from velocity to variety. The companies have realized that the 10-minute tag had become a lightning rod for criticism. By removing the number, they are buying themselves algorithmic breathing room. So when did the clock stop? January 13th, 2026. Following a meeting between Labour Minister Mansukh Mandavia and the CEOs of Zomato, Swiggy and Zepto, the companies agreed to voluntarily drop the time-bound branding. This didn't happen in a vacuum. It follows the December 31st nationwide strike where thousands of delivery partners logged off on New Year's Eve, demanding an end to the forced speed and better payouts. The government, finally listening, has made it clear. Worker safety cannot be the collateral damage of a grocery run. So why the sudden change of heart? It's because the 10-minute promise was a psychological trap. While CEOs like Dipender Goyal argue that riders aren't shown a timer, the branding itself creates an implicit pressure. When a rider wears a jacket that says 10 minutes, every red light feels like a personal failure. It's not an ambulance, it's just an ice cream. This was the sentiment in Parliament this week. A Forbes survey recently found that 75% of Indian consumers wouldn't care if their delivery took 20 minutes instead of 10. The 10-minute window was a problem the industry created for a solution nobody actually asked for. So now, how will this work on the ground? Don't expect your delivery to suddenly take an hour. The dark store model hasn't changed. The speed is a result of proximity, not speeding. With dark stores now located every 2 kilometers in metros, the delivery will still be fast. The difference? The app will now show you a realistic window of 15 to 20 minutes to account for traffic, rain, or a broken elevator. So what is the ideal time for delivery in 2026? Data suggests the Goldilocks zone is 20 to 30 minutes. Under 10 minutes, it's high stress, it's high accident risk, and high customer anxiety if delayed. Over 40 minutes encroaches upon the traditional e-commerce platforms like Amazon and Flipkart. So you're losing the convenience edge. And the 25-minute mark actually allows for safe riding, route pooling, delivering 2 items at once, and maintains the instant feel. So finally, let's look at the competition. This branding shift comes at a time when the market is consolidating. Blinkit is the undisputed leader with over 50% market share. It is the only player nearing the EBITDA break-even. Zepto and Swiggy Instamart, they are locked in a fierce battle for the number 2 spot. Zepto is battling on debt, which is pharmacy and electronics which they are offering, while Swiggy uses its one subscription to lock in the users. So who are the challengers? Flipkart Minutes and Amazon are finally waking up, but they are playing catch up on every store density. The removal of the 10-minute tag actually helps the leaders. Why? Because when speed is no longer the only metric, the battle moves to SKU depth. That is how many items you actually have, and reliability. Blinkit has the most number of stores. Therefore, it will still be the fastest, even without saying. The 10-minute promise was the hook that got us addicted to quick commerce. Now that we are hooked, the industry is removing the bait. It is a victory, however, for the gig worker, a reality check for the consumer, and a strategic pivot for the platforms. We have moved from instant to convenient, and frankly, the roads in India will be safer for it. Thanks for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.